So this right here is the absolute best graphic we can use to explain Joe Biden's permanent pause on leasing on federal waters. Let's keep in mind, this is not a drilling ban, as the media keeps calling it. This is a ban on new leases. Now, everything in yellow here, that is what Donald Trump already banned, okay? So that was what Donald Trump already banned right there. The dark red shows unprotected lands, as they're calling it. That includes the Gulf of Mexico. Within those unprotected areas they're talking about, they already had federal drilling bans in place there and there. And that's because back in the day when they banned new lease sales, they banned it where the oil was. You know what I mean? It made sense. Hey, this is where all the oil is. Okay, that's where we'll ban it. This federal ban right here off California has been in place for over 40 years, and they're still drilling in it. That's how many leases they had. Now, there's also some green up here off the coast, northeast corridor. That's already been banned. That's where there is some oil and natural gas reserves. Now, you see this map that I've been showing you guys of where we drill and produce oil in the Gulf of Mexico. I want you to look at this line right here. The reason that line is that way is because on the east side of that line is where it had already been banned federally. That's that line. So this is what it looks like now. And you'll notice the Gulf of Mexico, no ban. The Gulf of Mexico is in the exact same operating condition it was that Donald Trump put it in and that Barack Obama put it in. Right? Nothing has changed. And this is where all of our oil production is. Nothing has changed up here because there has never been a drop of oil produced. And in these areas where they already had bans in place, those bans have been in place for decades. And nothing's going to change here because bans been in place for 40 years and they're still drilling. So if they banned this small area right here, just off the coast of California, and they're still drilling 40 years later, could you imagine how many decades they would continue to drill if they banned this area, which is probably 50 times bigger? As I've said before, these bans have no impact on oil production, no impact on drilling, no impact on gas price. They have no impact on us in any way, shape, or form. This is all political theater. Thanks.